Shalom, shalom, shalom. I'd like to start off this video by giving all honor, praises, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Achakwadash. Double honors to my teachers, the elder apostles, and elder bishops of Great Millstone, teaching and ruling well. Peace, salutations, and blessings unto the hopeful elect of the house of Israel. Lord willing, this will be an edifying lesson. Quick lesson before camp, as I'm about to meet up with the brothers. Just wanted to bring out a few precepts as much as the Lord allows me before camp. So Lord willing, this will be edifying. Okay, so starting off with 2 Corinthians 13 and 8. For we can do nothing against the truth, but for the truth. And the thing is, when Yahushua will appear, the truth will be undeniable. Okay, at the end, it shall reveal who was right and who was wrong. Okay, because again, Yahushua said that there's only one way, one doctrine. He is the way, he is the life, he is the light, he is the truth. Okay, so when he returns, all those false ideologies, philosophies, doctrines will be cast to the ground. Okay, they will be found to be false. Okay, and everyone that we're following after all these other ways will be found as being workers of iniquity. Okay, and that's why it is important that you have the right doctrine. Okay, these people think that they can worship Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai the way that they want. No, you have to worship him according to the truth, according to the spirit, according to what is written in the scriptures. Okay, there is a correct way to serve Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, and there's a wrong way to serve the Lord. Okay, and again, here at JMS, we have the correct way. We have the things, we teach the things that are edifying unto salvation. Okay, the things that are needful to know unto salvation. Okay, we don't do gimmicks, we don't do deception, we don't do it for to please men. We do it to serve Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, because this is our reasonable service. Okay, we don't do it for the glory of the world. Okay, we do it for the mercy in the time of wrath. Okay, so it says here, 2 Corinthians 10, and I'll start at 3. For though we walk in the flesh, we do not war against the flesh. For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty to the Most High, to the pulling down of strongholds. So the strongholds are the deception, the lies, the wicked philosophies. Okay, all those mindset that are against the ways of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, that the world pushes. Okay, that the adversary of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai pushes in the world, that used to blind the people of the world. Okay, as it says, casting down imaginations. So okay, because again, Satan, okay, he came with his own philosophy. He was a liar from the beginning, so he came to seduce mankind with doctrines that seem pleasing to the ears. Okay, not with the truth. So he gave them the sweet without the bitter. Okay, he gave them everything. He gave them what was seemed good for the flesh, but it was a doctrine that led them, that would eventually lead them to destruction, because it says, what, she that liveth in pleasure is dead as she liveth. Okay, so again, the casting down imaginations and every high thing that exalted itself against the knowledge of the Most High. So everything that is opposite to what the teachings of Yahushai, the teachings of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, you see, and bring into captivity every thought to the obedience of Hamashiach. So again, the truth. So when Yahushua pierces the cloud, there's no need to guess. Again, like I like to say, faith is no longer faith. It becomes facts. Okay, because faith is the belief of things that are unseen. But when Yahushua, it will pierce the clouds, every eye shall see him. So there's no need to think, oh, okay, who's the Messiah? Is the Messiah a so-called black man? No, you'll see it. Okay, it says we'll see him as he is, and those that believe in him will be transformed and look as he looks. Okay, will be transformed and will resemble like unto him in his spiritual body. Okay. So that being said, that's it. That's the truth, man. Okay. So let's go into that word. I want to bring out that word. It says here, the word truth in the Merriam-Webster definition, it says here, the body of real things, events and facts, actuality. Okay, so it's not deception, it's not vain, it's real. Okay, the fact, that's like the state of being the case, fact, it's a fact. Okay, the body of true statements and proposition. And again, what we're preaching is the truth. Okay, we're preaching nothing but the truth. Okay, so everything that comes out of our words, it's not our words, it's the words of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. That's why it says write them down, because they are faithful and true. Okay, that's why Yahweh Shai is also symbolic of the word of the Most High. It's symbolic to the embodiment of the word that became life, because according to the scriptures, he came in the volume of the book. Okay, the whole book speaks of Yahweh Shai. He is our life. Okay, so just to prove again the fact of the truth will not be denied. Okay, at the end, everyone will have to bow down to this doctrine. Okay, everyone will have to follow this doctrine, this way of life. Okay, because that is the truth, that is the right way. Okay, so at the end of the day, that's the truth shall stand. That's why it says wisdom is immortal. Okay, but iniquity has an end, intemperance has an end. Okay, unfaithfulness has an end. Okay, so darkness also has an end. Okay, but for the Israelites in particular, okay, these other nations are still going to be in the flesh, they're still going to sin, they're still going to die. Okay, but when it comes to the Israelites, they'll have the full benefits of the second covenant. Okay, which will enable them to be tapped into the spirit and never be able to die, because they'll never sin again. Okay, they'll never transgress the will of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, which will lead them to be immortal, and that's also a part of the truth. Okay, the Israelites will live forever and ever and reign forevermore. Okay, that's all a part of the truth. Okay, so that was a quick lesson pertaining to what it means to follow after Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, what it means when it comes to the truth. Okay, all right, the truth will stand. All lies and deceptions will be found out to be nothing but vain. All right, so that being said, Lord willing, this was an edifying lesson. Until next time, shalom.